Hi, and welcome to Morning Coffee. We've been going through a sermon series the last few weeks called Children's Tales and Grown-Up Truths, where we take those stories from the Bible that we usually tell children in greatly edited versions, and we're thinking about them as adults. What do they have to say to us and to our community? It's amazing how often we don't really go back and read stories like Noah and the Ark, David and Goliath, Moses in the bulrush basket, or this past Sunday, Jonah and the whale. See, this is our whale. We made a whale out of black plastic and duct tape and a big box fan so the children could have the experience of being inside the whale. Believe it or not, it's really very comfortable in there. It's the white noise of the fan. There's enough light coming through the fan and the duct tape around the sides that it's not scary at all. And I had wonderful conversations with children about what's it like to have been Jonah in the whale. And I heard myself using the language that Jonah was in a timeout. And as I said it, have you ever done that where you say something and as you say it, you think, oh, that's good. That's exactly right. See, to be a child in this space was very interesting. And to have them talk to me about timeouts. What's it feel like to be in timeout? See, there's the fan in the back. And here's the mouth open. There's lots of light in here. But the children had a great experience, I think, describing time out. And they had a hard time. I didn't talk to them about the adult experience of time out, but it hit me as I was talking to them. Everything I was mentioning to them had an adult connection. When was the last time you felt like you were in a timeout? You were placed in a position where you had to stop against your will and think. Placed you in a situation that you were not happy about, uncomfortable with, but it forced you to think about decisions you've made, callings that you were running away from, maybe just a place where you weren't sure there was any escape. A timeout that forced you to think about your relationship with God. You know, in spirituality, we have these planned timeouts, times where we get away and we listen to silence. We purposely place ourselves in places of quiet so we can consider all that God's trying to teach us in that moment. So this past Sunday kind of reminded me of the importance that I give myself a timeout occasionally. Consider, be in the presence of God. Think about where I am and why I am there, the decisions that have brought me to this place. That's good as an individual. It's also good as a church family. So, this is my encouragement to you today. It may not be in a black plastic whale, but find a place where you can have a time of quiet and reflection and ask yourself what it is that God wants to communicate to you today. I hope you have a great day.